Hello, is everybody here for the meeting that is in our group? I just want to be sure. Everybody here? Everybody here? Okay, great. Yes, we're having another meeting because we have a small update on the murder mystery case. That's why you all are here. We have some new evidence that we need to go over and review. So we are going to go into the evidence room. I do have the evidence back here. I will show it to you, but we are going to thoroughly go through this evidence and see if there's anything in there. The seal was broken by the chief, so don't worry about that, but it has not been touched. So if you have to refer to the case, everybody has a copy of everything, all this paperwork. I made sure everybody has copies of everything, so you could bring it with you or not. When we go into the evidence room, everything will be on the overhead that everybody can review all the evidence that I will be going through. Now, in saying that, everybody please be gloved up. You must wear gloves. Once we enter the evidence room, you cannot touch anything without your gloves and your mask. Some of you could be close to me, and then the rest of you, since there's so many of us in this case working, can watch on the overhead up above. It will also be video recorded for future references, so we're going to take care of everything. So I have some gloves here. So everybody, please, before you go in, take some of these gloves, okay? And be sure you have a glove on. Gloves, that is. So we're going to get ready to go in the evidence room. Let me show you what we have first. Here is the evidence bag. Of course, we cannot touch anything inside of it until we have our gloves on, so we have to figure out this case. This is one of the toughest cases we've ever did. So let's go and look inside this jewelry case. It is a jewelry case that they found as evidence. So I think we might find some good stuff in there. What do you think? Yeah. So are you guys ready to go? We have a long day ahead of us trying to figure out what's going on. So let's go, guys. Okay, so here's the gloves. Everybody, please glove up. These are for everybody to use as we go through the evidence. I'm going to put my gloves on right now. Here we go. We are in the evidence room here. We're going to do our gloves on. Let's see here. Please do not touch anything without your gloves on. Very important. I know you guys all know this, but of course I must stress it to you. Okay, this is the projector. Everybody can see through the projector. Just in case you're not sitting close to me, I have my little evidence tray kit. Here's some envelopes that we could put evidence in if we find any. We might not find any evidence. I don't know. So I have that. I have for fingerprints and just some little extra tools here that we will be using as we are looking for evidence. So this will be used throughout our investigation here. Let me take this off, have it ready to go. I will be brushing for fingerprints too. So, and these, you just would open and stick the evidence in there. So let me set this aside. Here we go. that we gotta look through and see if we find anything. So let's take it out of the bag. There we go. It's just your typical jewelry box. I'm gonna dust it just to see if there's anything here, especially on the top because it'll be touched a lot. And we're gonna dust the handle on here. Then of course we'll do the inside too, just a little bit. But we just want to see if there's any kind of fingerprints or evidence left behind. So there we go. Let me just take a couple little samples with my little, we'll do 2 on the outside. I don't really see much. I think I see a little bit of fingerprint here, so we'll do this end. There. And I want to take 1 right here. So, not sure if we lifted anything on there. I do see a little bit of something. Can you see that? Now I do also have these evidence cards. We're just gonna need 1 for right now. So we're gonna set this on the evidence card. See? Then we'll be able to look at it underneath the microscope and see if we see anything on there. We will hold on to those other ones for later and hold on to this one. So let me see here. I have my tools right here in front of me, as you see right here. We're gonna open this up now. We're gonna look inside and see if we could see anything going on in here. So there's the, oh my gosh, look at here, guys. Right off the bat, I see evidence right here. Do you see it? There is a kiss mark here. I don't know if it's from our victim or not, but I hear the canines, so they're in the room too. We're gonna have to cut this out. Let's see first here. Let's see. Yeah, we could cut this out. Okay, let me get my scissors. Okay, are you ready? Let's cut this out, guys. Please watch the projector overhead. We just want to get this so we can put it in our evidence. Okay. So this is what we found. We're not sure if this is from the victim or from the person that committed the crime. Very important to keep all this kind of evidence. So I'm gonna put it in here. Now we have this. We don't seal it yet, so we'll set that aside. Now we're gonna do a more thorough look. I'd say there's a lot of stuff going on in this jewelry box. Let's once again just dust around, see if we see anything along here. As you are watching on the overhead, please feel free to let me know if you see anything. Okay, now we cut that out, so we have that. Now we're just going to do a little bit of smaller testing throughout. Okay, and I definitely want to get these handles just a little bit more thoroughly. There's little nuts or little bolts here, as you see, but we just want to dust this and see if we pick up any kind of evidence off of any of this. These are probably more touched. So, yeah. And we did around the edges, so that is good. This is evidence that we will set aside. Now, we're gonna kind of go through everything. We're gonna have to look everywhere to look for any kind of what we think is evidence. So I'm gonna remove this bag here. It doesn't look like there's anything in there but some jewelry. So I'll take that out. Here's a ring that is loose. I'm not sure why. Let's check. Oh wow, look at here. Look at what we found. Definitely evidence. Look at this. We found a little microchip. We gotta figure out what's stored on there. Okay, let's put this in the envelope for evidence. Okay. So let's continue to look through and see if we see anything else. We're gonna have to look through every little cubby hole. What is this? Look at this. Right here, right on the top. What is that? That is so strange. It has a piece of tape. This little piece of paper in this frog's mouth. It was attached to this ring. Very strange. We're gonna have to look really close at everything. Look at this. What is this? So, there may be fingerprints on here. So let's put this right here. We're gonna open this up and take a look inside. Let's see. It's a phone number. Well, it's a partial phone number, as you see, and it is missing 1, 2, 3 numbers. That is some good evidence. We have almost a full phone number. So we definitely have to put this in the evidence envelope. Definitely. Wow, that was pretty lucky to find that. We are lucky. We're going to shut that up. Put that aside with the rest of our evidence. Are you ready to just keep looking and see if we find anything else? Let's look in here. There are little, I don't know if this is just maybe part of the jewelry. I have no idea what that is. So let's take a look. There's some of this. We want to make sure we collect any and all. A paper clip. Look at this. A paper clip. And it has a hair on it. Do you see that? Oh my gosh. That is some very good evidence. A paper clip. And if you look very closely here, there's hair on there. Definitely going to save this for evidence. You guys are great help. Thank you for helping me find this. We got it in here. Okay, let's keep looking. We gotta look everywhere. Look at, what is this? Do you guys see this? Look, there's a key in here. There's a key. Here's the key. Don't know what it's for. It looks like it might be for a safe or something because it has that name on there. So we definitely gotta look for that safe to where we could, try to open it and see what's in there. So that is another evidence. Wow, we're collecting a lot of evidence off here. We're gonna count how many bags when I get done. I'm not sure if I see anything else. The only thing I see a little odd is this jewelry stuff back here, but I don't think this is for any reason. It is a beautiful piece of jewelry that I see back there. I don't know if it's back there for a reason or not, so I'm not going to hold it as evidence. It's in a jewelry box. So we have these rings. I don't see anything in here. Let's see. Yeah, don't really see anything in there. Let me just check. Yeah. I was trying to look at this a little closer just to see if there's any kind of hair or anything on it, but I don't really see anything. Do you guys see anything? So I think we're done with this section. We're going to close this up. And as you see, there is a handle here, but there's no drawer. Then this is a drawer right here. We're going to pull it out and we're going to search this drawer. So, okay. So here's the drawer that I pulled out. We're going to do a little bit of dusting. See if we pick up evidence. This whole brush will go to the evidence room this whole brush will be looked over underneath a microscope to see if we can pick some stuff up on it. We're going to take one more. Let's see. Right here looks like there's a fingerprint. Right here looks like there's a fingerprint. Let's see. Oh, I do see something right here. Do you see that? So there is a fingerprint. Oh yeah, we got a fingerprint. Don't know whose it is. So we have all three of these. So these will be going to the evidence room. Right off the bat, I do see something odd. It looks like a pack of pink diamonds. Is that not strange? Does this have to do with the jewelry heist? Or, I don't know, it is sealed back here. We're gonna dust this. And I wanna dust the front side, of course, but look at that. Ah, that's interesting. We'll have to figure that out. So this is definitely evidence. I'm just going to leave it in the bag that it is in. That is a lot of diamonds. I don't know what these pink diamonds are worth, but I say millions. So that is very interesting. I have all the evidence put aside. Let's see what else we have. We have a watch. Oh, we have several watches here. One. This looks pretty old, like an older watch. So I'm just going to set it aside for a minute. Then we have, this is a nice fancier watch, but of course it is older. So I think that's very nice. Gold. Yeah. And then yet we have another watch right here. What do you think? We'll have to maybe take a closer look at it and we'll see. Oh my gosh, what is this? What is this? What is this? Oh, I found something else in here too. Look. Counterfeit money. Counterfeit money. Oh my gosh. $1 million bill. Definitely counterfeit. Wow. Never in my life seen anything like this before. Obviously, it's counterfeit. There is no $1 million bills. But this goes to tell me that they probably are doing all kinds of currency. The ones, the tens, the fives, the 20s, the hundreds. You know, there is $1,000 bills, but I don't think so. This was probably just to make it and see how it turns out. Wow. Let's fold this up. Definitely have to stick this into the evidence envelope. Wow. Diamonds and money. Diamonds and money, guys. Diamonds and money. That's a big problem here. I already see here another. Look at this. What is this? Why is there hair on a paper clip saved? I find that so odd to have that. I don't know, maybe it's me. That is so odd to have that. So once again, I'm gonna put this in here for evidence. Let's see if there's anything else in here. We have necklaces. Oh, yet another watch. I really think this is a jewelry heist ring, and they probably do counterfeits and stuff. Wow. But yeah, chains, necklaces, little safety pin. This is a nice little brooch. I see that it is chipped here. Take our other little thing and do a little, just a little bit of, there we go. Just checking it out here. Okay. Is that pink diamonds? Okay. That looks like pink diamonds. We're gonna, wow. This is very interesting. All these pink diamonds here, here, here. There's little diamonds all throughout here, and then pink diamonds right here. Wow, that is so nice. Wait, what is that? That is, there's something back here. Look at this. Huh, look, I found this behind there. Oh, that's really strange too. Look at this, everybody. Are you ready? What is this? Oh my gosh, look at that. Help. H-E-L-P, help. Wow. Oh my gosh. This is a strange case, if I ever seen one. We're going to put it in the envelope here. Then we have our envelope here. I am just going to kind of just do a little bit of, just on each one, just a little bit, and we'll set it back in here. This has a little bigger hand, as you see. Just do a little bit on each one of these. Yeah, just in case there's something on there. Oh my gosh. This has made this mystery a lot more crazy, hasn't it? Let's put the drawer back in. Here's our jewelry box again. I did forget earlier to put this back in, so I'm going to put it back in. It's part of the evidence. I think we went through everything very thoroughly. All the rings are still here. Yeah, we're just going to kind of go over a few little things. If we pick something up, you know, it's always nice to pick up any kind. This will pick up any little follicles or hairs or particles that may have just fell into there. So let's just brush over some of this stuff. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so I think everything is in its place. Yeah. I think we have picked up most of the things that were in here. That must be magnetic, yeah. So there we go. We're gonna shut this up. This is our evidence. We're gonna put this back in the bag. So we're gonna see what kind of evidence we have collected. We have here 1, 2, 3. They got the room ready for the microscope. As you can tell, it's a little darker. We have this evidence bag here. Got these pink diamonds. Let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 envelopes of evidence. 8 of them. So these will go in an evidence bag. They will go underneath the microscope. So very interesting. Very interesting. Excited to see what these will bring because there's some good evidence in there. We have that. We have all this. The jewelry box into the evidence bag. We can take our gloves off and dispose of them. And the jewelry box will also go to the microscope and it will get a more thorough look that the eye can't see. So we'll get ready to send this off. I don't feel any inconsistencies on it. So guys, study all the paperwork. Let's figure out this murder case. We got a lot of evidence from this jewelry box. So we gotta figure out what has happened, who our suspect is. And I'll see you guys later. Good work, team, and we'll talk later. Bye-bye.